Today's Wednesday. I would say, if probably not tomorrow, but because I'm busy with like some other stuff I have to do, so maybe Friday.
Friday, okay.
Friday, Saturday. So.
Sounds good. Okay, I'm ready.
And I got that for you.
Thank you. La Erica, that's your full name?
Yep.
Cool, that's nice.
Thank you. So just let me know.
La Erica, reporter, today's News Herald.
Cool.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Cool. So can you tell me your name and your occupation?
Okay, my name is David Alexander. My nickname is Coach David, and I am a pickleball professional.
And how long have you been with the association?
Probably 7 years, I think. 7 years, yep.
And how long have you been in Havasu?
Havasu, I actually grew up here, and I went to high school here. I graduated in 1987. My dad was the chief of police here for a long time, and then I moved back as soon as I could. After I went to college, did that stuff, tried to go in the real world, and then ended up back in Lake Havasu. And both my sons actually went to high school here, so that was pretty cool to go to the same high school I went to. Yep.
And then so on your YouTube video, it said that you started because of your wife playing pickleball.
Yeah, so that's a good story. My wife was playing pickleball and loved it, and I've been a pro in 3 other sports. So she thought, wow, David's going to be so good at this, and she was probably selfish, going, I want this guy as my partner, to be able to do tournaments. So she asked me to play. I was at the aquatic center, so indoor. So I started playing, and I could just rip a ball, but I didn't know the nuances of it, the drops, the dinks, and there were 70-year-olds beating me, and I tell my wife, this game is horrible. Yeah. I'm out. I'm not doing it. So I wasn't going to play. So I was like, let me do something else, go to softball or something. But she sneakily signed us up for a tournament, which was 30 days from when she signed up. So she knew if she got me signed up for that, I'm not going to embarrass myself. Yeah. So I just trained my butt off twice a day, every day for those 30 days, read every book I could on pickleball, and there was actually only one at the time, Prem Carnot's book on pickleball. So I read that, I tried to watch all the YouTube videos I could and learn the game, and we went to Las Vegas and won gold in the very first tournament because I just, became like real good in 30 days. Yeah. And yes, and we still even lost games to they were probably 65 years old, a team that we played. I'm like, they just know how to work that game. At the time, I could really rip an overhead. I just didn't know where it was going, and I would land in the kitchen half the time. The kitchen is that little 7-foot space. I think it was 2015. I think it was October 2015. Yeah. So I've probably been playing, 7.5 years or so. Yeah.
What do you enjoy the most about pickleball?
Pickleball as a sport I like, and I like that I can compete at a high level in another sport, because as you get older, you're kind of limited in the sports that you can play. And I like that when you go to tournaments, they're age groups, so you can compete amongst your age, even though even as the 50-plus player, they still would put you in the, playing with the youngsters, we call it. The 35-year-olds are the youngsters. Yeah, so that's what I like, the social aspect of it. Everybody can play with everybody for the most part and still have a good time. That's what I really like about it. Yeah, the social aspect, the pickleball friends I've made throughout the years. That's what I really like. Yeah.
So how old are you?
I'm 54 now. Yeah. So I'm in the 50-plus category.
Okay.
Yeah, which is considered senior in this sport. Yeah.
And are you part of any of the levels, like 3.0, 3.5, or?
So my level would be considered pro now, but I started. So I don't know of anybody else that started as a 3.0 because I was a total beginner. Because when you looked at the rating system way back when, I qualified as a 3.0 because I couldn't drop, I couldn't dink, I could just hit hard shots. So I qualified as a 3.0, so I think I might be the only person to ever go from 3.0 to pro in this sport. I don't know of anybody else that has done that. You? Yeah, I don't either.
That's cool.
But it took a lot of training and drilling to do it. Yeah.
So how were you chosen for the Oklahoma pro team?
Okay, so the Oklahoma City Punishers, there was a draft. There was a draft set up. So people signed up to be in the draft to be selected by one of the 6 professional teams. Brand new league, the National Pickleball League. It's never been done before, 50 plus players. So they put together what's called a combine. So other sports have a combine where you go and you show your skills to get picked up for a, let's say, the National Football League or a basketball team, professional basketball team. So they ran a combine in Oklahoma at the place called Chicken and Pickle, which is a pickleball themed restaurant. Just super awesome, cool restaurant. They got 6 indoor courts, 6 outdoor courts, and a full restaurant meeting area. They have giant chessboards, giant battleship. So that's the Chicken and Pickle. So they did what's called a combine. So you would go there and compete against the other people trying to get drafted to one of these professional teams. It was in Oklahoma City. I signed up for it, drove 16 hours to get there. It was a 2-day event, competing against awesome players. And then we had to wait. And then they had scouts there watching. Like Jennifer LaCour was there. She was hired by one of the owners. She's a Hall of Fame pickleball player. She was there scouting. It was fun talking to her too and getting her mindset on pickleball. And they had other scouts, and they had the team owners there all scouting us. So we played over 2 days, probably 16 games. We played with different pros each, potential pros each day or each game, and you got a variety of games, and they watched you and they assessed your level, assessed if you would make the draft. So then we had to wait. Weeks later, there was a draft that just happened last week, and it came down to the very last team. I was sweating, going, okay. I thought this might happen because I did really well at the combine, I thought, but it wasn't all about just your skill level. It was personality. It was what you bring to the table besides just your skill. And me, as a YouTuber, I did a whole 45-day training camp, and I filmed it every day. So 45 days of videos leading up to that combine just to try to get an edge, because you would think a brand new team would need social media people, influencers. So I thought that might give me an edge if I'm not quite, or if I'm on the same skill level as somebody else, that might get me drafted over somebody else. I don't know if that's what did it, but I did get drafted for the Oklahoma City Punishers, and I filmed it because it was the very last one, and they were doing alphabetical order. So I thought, okay, if I'm going to get drafted, it's this one right here. So I grabbed my phone, filming my laptop. My son, my 18-year-old son, was there, and then they announced. And people know this guy from his 45-day video. I'm like, oh my God, this is me. And it's David Alexander. My picture came on the big screen, and me and my son just went crazy. And it was fun to share that with him because he's trying to be an athlete in basketball. He's on the elite team in Las Vegas. So he actually drives up there twice a week, 5 hours round trips just to go practice up there. And we're going up there this weekend for a tournament. So just to share that as a professional athlete with my son was really cool. Did I even answer the question? I don't even know.
You did.
Okay. I just go off and start talking about stuff. Yeah.
So what are the next steps for that, for a team?
Okay, so the next steps are June 4th and 5th is our first tournament in Dallas, Texas. They're all at the Chicken and Pickles, and it's in Dallas, Texas at the Grapevine Chicken and Pickle. So we'll go up there a few days early, meet with the team, have a fundraiser, and different things like that. We're slowly learning. It's such a brand new league. We don't really know the format. We're trying to learn. You don't even know a lot of your teammates, which is unusual for a professional team, right? I know I've played against some of them in the past, and they're super good, and I'm glad they're on my team. And we have the #1 senior female player in the world, Beth Bellamy, on our team, so that's awesome. And the owners are awesome, Doug and Carol, and she's he's an orthopedic surgeon. He's doing his surgeon stuff. She's running the team and really good at communication with the team. We have a big text string that we have with the whole team, and she'll send us emails on updates, and she's available immediately when I have a question. So it's great to have an owner like that that's really into it and loves pickleball and is good at communication. That's key. Yeah.
So where do you see yourself after the pro team? Are you going to stick with the team or try to go further? Or?
Yeah, I'm not sure how much further I could go. I feel this is the top of the mountain, that I've reached it. So now I want to win. You know, I want our team to win the championship, which is going to be at, I believe it's in Goodyear in Phoenix, and they're building the Chicken Pickle right now. It's not even built yet. So it's going to be a brand new facility. It's a $100,000 prize pool, and that's what I want. I want our team to do well. And I like to win, so I'm going out to win. Yeah.
So how long has like the pro national team?
Yeah.
How long has the pickleball team been around, or the organization?
This is brand new. First year, they started it because the seniors play in the two different tours that are out there right now that have all the younger pros, and they don't quite get the recognition that they should. You know, these guys are the pioneers of the sport. So the top two senior pros, Rick Witzkin and Beth Bellamy, with another gentleman named Michael Chen, started the National Pickleball League, going, we want a place for champion pros, 50-plus pros, to be able to compete amongst each other and be able to socialize with each other, because these other tours don't quite have that set up for them. So they started it this year, just taking a huge risk, right? Put in their own money, sold 6 teams. I guess other teams are beating down the door to be a part of it, but they had to limit it in the beginning. So this is a brand new league, National Pickleball League, and we're looking for exciting things. And I wanted to be a part of history. That's part of the reason why I went to that combine too. I'm like, this has never been done, and they believe that this is the first 50-plus combine ever out of all sports. So that was a cool thing to be a part of. And I'm glad they did it, and I'm glad I'm a part of it. But to answer your question, it's brand new. Yeah.
And then all of the teams, were they already established, or were they?
Okay, so they sold 6 teams, so they weren't established. No, this is the teams are brand new.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is brand new, and being a part of history is really cool. And to be from Little Lake Havasu, where I grew up, and having the backing of the members is just amazing. I love it. So many people are telling me congratulations, because a lot of times I do play with, select people. I don't get to play with everybody, but I don't even know some of the people, and they're saying congrats, because they followed my story, which is just awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
So why do they call you Coach David?
So Coach David came originally from, I was a strength and conditioning coach, an expert in self-defense. I coached an MMA team. It was my team, the champion MMA, back when I had my CrossFit gym and MMA gym. So it kind of came from that. So I just established that as my online persona of my YouTube channel, basically, is Coach David. So, and then whenever I go places, they're like, hey, Coach, I don't know the people. They watch my channel. We watch your channel. So even when I went to Oklahoma, so many people knew me. It was fantastic. And there was some beautiful ladies, Easley is her last name, came out and say, hey, we're here to watch you. We heard you were coming. We're here to watch you. I'm like, well, that's cool. I didn't know anybody knew me. So my friend Brian Gelston, who also made our team as a pro, he's like, wow, you're Oklahoma famous. So it was just funny. Yeah. So that's cool to get that outreach. Yeah.
And I think that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to add?
I appreciate the members supporting me. I appreciate Janie. She's the president of our association, and she set this up for us. And I love that she's proud of me. It's really fun. Yeah. That's kind of it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. That was fun.
Do you want to take a picture?
Yeah, let's do the picture. Come on, guys. We're going to do a picture. See, this is how I bring my 10,000 subscribers with me. So did you guys like that? I hope the audio worked. Yeah, so we're going to go take a picture near. So we have an awesome member here, Mike Delaney, who's donated a bunch of money to get a lot of these courts built. We couldn't have this awesome facility, 16 courts, without, I'm going to call him Uncle Mike from now on, without Uncle Mike. So we're going to do some pictures. Let's get one with me and Janie.
Yeah. Here?
Yeah.
And then I'll get one more. Oh, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, make sure you subscribe. Thanks, Janie. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm telling you, this is so exciting for Lake Havasu.
It is. It's pretty cool. Thanks, guys. Subscribe. See ya. Boop.
Thanks, Erica.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hey, Shorty.